Let's go on a quick thrift trip. What you're gonna see is my St. George DI on Wednesday and Thursday, and then you're also going to see my Cedar DI on Thursday. So 3 stores over 2 days. This first unit is a Sony DVD Blu-ray player. Sells for $40, so I went ahead and I picked that up. And then this is also a noise reducer, by BRS, the DAC one. This goes for about $75 and has an 80% sell-through rate, so I'm definitely going to pick this bad boy up at $5. Heading over here, we find this remote control. I've never seen it before, so I go ahead and I look it up, and it's the Sofa Plan, I think. It's the U1 model. Goes for about $30 plus shipping. And then I didn't really find too much else here in the remote control section. Heading over to, honestly, my new favorite part of the thrift store, the small kitchen appliance section. We find this Keurig, however you guys pronounce it. Not a coffee drinker. That was missing one piece or two. It was only worth about $40 plus shipping anyway, so we went ahead and passed on that. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything else worth looking up here. I see these juicers. Honestly, these are typically a pass even at $12 or $10. These ones are $35 and $25. You can part them out, but the sell-through rate just isn't there anymore, and the pieces are going for cheaper and cheaper every time I look them up.
No, that is just a little lamp. It's so cute. Cute. That is darling.
Right over here in the electronics section, I actually find this pretty cool custom Xbox, but it has no wire. I'm still considering it at this price, but then I see that there's also some damage on the back right there. So yeah, that's just a pass. Even if it was $12, I still probably would have passed on it. Taking a look over here at some more electronics. I looked at this like 2 days ago. It just doesn't have a strong sell-through rate, so we left that behind. You never know when those are going to sell extremely well or not sell at all. So you just got to look up each individual model number and see what's popping. All right, we found some really juicy stuff in this aisle over the last 2 days. Starting off with this apparel 2-handle saucepan. Goes for about $50 or $60 plus shipping. Super excited here. I thought this was a Le Creuset. It actually ended up just being what's called a threshold, but it still goes for $40 plus shipping. Then we find this KitchenAid blender. This is a really nice one. It goes for $250 new. I saw a few of them that resold for about $100 in used condition. Then we have this Shark vacuum here. This is a really awesome one. Only $15. The brush head goes for about $60. The canister goes for $30. The wand goes for $30. And the hose goes for $20. Might be able to find 1 or 2 more parts on that as well. Going through pretty quickly here, a little quicker than I thought. This goes to a Ninja Creamy. That'll go for about $30. And then we have this Vitamix head unit. Just the lid goes for about $25 to $30 as well. Then over here we find this Bosch. I actually end up dropping this and breaking the bowl, but that's okay because the white handle goes for $40 and the lid goes for about $25 for a $2 investment. We're looking really good here. Man, I'm going a lot faster in this than I thought I was. This Amazon, it's only $5, goes for about $12 plus shipping, so we're gonna go ahead and leave that behind. And then right before I left, I came over and I took a look at the shoes. I found these Olakais. These leather ones go for $120 retail. In used condition, I should get about $40, $45 for them. In pretty good condition, and they're only $6, so we'll definitely put those up. Then I went ahead and looked. I thought that these right here were Tevas, but they're like True Wear or something like that. I think it's a Target brand. And then heading over here, I thought I found another pair of Olakais, but again, just another Skechers low-quality brand. By far the most popular section of my thrift store is the sunglasses and handbags aisle, so I just can't really record over there, so I just muscled my way in there and I found these Fossil and Ray-Ban eyeglass frames. Both of them are super scratched, but the Fossil should go for about $20 and the Ray-Bans for about $35. And then we have this Island Zone XXL Tommy Bahama. I'm picking it up because it's 2X and because it's the Island Zone. Should go for about $20. seen the Cedar DI parking lot this full, so it looks like there's going to be some competition. You've got to attack fresh racks every time you see them. I found this Harman Western shirt, sorry, Carmen. It actually goes for about $30, so we went ahead and grabbed that. Then I go through here. Don't worry, I pick these up off the ground after I go through everything and I put them back up. Going through here, just a ton of different items, nothing worth too much value. That Orvis used to be a pickup for me 2 years ago, but not a pickup anymore. And yeah, just not a ton of really good stuff. I end up passing on everything else. Definitely found some goodies over here in the electronics section. This Mitsubishi VCR player goes for about $50, maybe only $40, so I grabbed it. It should sell pretty quickly. And then I found this complete ring system. Doesn't have any cameras, but it has all these other attachments. Should go for about $250 plus shipping. Really awesome. Buy it, $8. If this ink was OEM, Canon, or HP, or even Epson, this would be a small fortune. Unfortunately, it's not. Little heartbreaking here. This is the Wavebird controller for the GameCube. With the dongle, it goes for about $80. Without it, it goes for about $40. Not sure if it had it, but it was sold, so couldn't grab that. We had another reseller donate these for parts broken, and they still were asking a ton. I look up this camera, it wasn't worth it, unfortunately. So then I just come over here, I take a look at some kitchen appliances. Again, it's my favorite part of the thrift store. This was my second time combing through it, so I wasn't expecting a lot. And then boom, right there we find a 200% sell-through rate item. It is the Sunbeam Hot Shot. Goes for about $40. And again, a 200% sell-through rate. So glad I went through and checked again. We got the Rowenta 8100 steamer here. I'm going to sell the canister for $30. Has a fast sell-through rate. And then the base doesn't have really a sell-through rate at all. I'll list it for $30, and I will keep marking it down if it doesn't sell. And if it doesn't sell after 9 months, then I will just get rid of it. Back at the kitchen appliances here, gonna see if I can find one or two more things before heading out. Coming over to here, I'm hoping to have the exact same situation with that little Sunbeam Hot Shot. I find this little handy chopper Black & Decker. You never know when these things are going to be valuable or not. But I take a look at everything. It's slow sell-through rate. This one actually has a little bit of damage, and even parting it out, it just doesn't move very quickly. So just left it behind, even at $5. But then I find some really good sunglasses. These are vintage Barnett's. They sell for about $40, which is awesome. And then right behind those, I find some vintage Z87 safety goggles, glasses that sell for about $25. Also, I usually don't talk about things that actually sold on this channel. You can follow me on JRide Flips if you want to see everything that sells. But I'm just so excited about kitchen appliances lately. I sold this for $185 shipped. It was $130 plus like $55 in shipping. Yeah, really awesome stuff. This is the second time that I've sold one of these. I found one of these 2 years ago and sold it, and then I got to sell it again today. So yeah, I got a ton of really good profitable inventory on those 3 thrift stores over 2 days. Let me know, how many items do you think you would have gotten if you went to the same store twice and then a different store once in 2 days? How many items do you think you would have walked away with at a profitable margin for your business? But that's all we got for you today. My scout just wanted to say goodbye, and you guys have a wonderful life, and I'll see you guys next video.